Yo, what's going on, everybody? Johnny Calvin Bright here, founder of JohnnyBrightMedia.com, and today we're going to talk about Facebook ads and three targeting strategies to help you define your target audience. I chose to talk about this week because, I've always struggled with, defining the target audience. It's something that's not very fun sometimes. And I know other marketers out there probably struggle with this as well. But you know what? It's one of those things where it's like if you develop that skill and you get it down, it will actually cost you less money over time. And I know for sure that it will increase your conversions in the back end as well, get those sales up. I just kind of want to go back over this because right now, I'm learning more and more and more, just as much as I can, even about the basics, on Facebook and Instagram. Those two platforms, really focusing on those two, and also on the back end and or on the front end, kind of like 50-50. I'm really focusing on YouTube as well. So let's go ahead and dive right into this topic today. So targeting happens at the ad set level. So there's three different levels in a campaign. I believe this is the same throughout like Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and even Bing. I'm not too sure about like Twitter and others. Never launched ads there before, but I know for sure it's kind of the same. It's kind of like the standard, right? So inside of an ad set level, there's a few things going on. You got your demographics, which is kind of like Facebook. This is kind of like what's so cool about Facebook, because like Facebook allows you to use their own data collected from what people are actually already sharing on Facebook, so that you can use that and figure out like what are they into, like what pages are they liking, what cars are they even buying in the marketplace right now, what's their income. Like Facebook allows you to zero in on the demographic that you're actually targeting. And so yeah, like another thing would be like obviously like the location, like where they located, what city, what state, what country, their interests, like what's their lifestyle, what are their hobbies, and then last but not least, their connections, like what are they doing when they're on Facebook, how are they engaging. Facebook allows you, or just gives you, all of this data in the ad set level. That's kind of like you can use it as a tool. It's already like built into their ads manager. So yeah, so let's get right in. So let's move along actually to the three targeting strategies. So you got three of these bad boys. So you got the core audience, you got the custom audience, and then you got the lookalike audience, right? And so early on, like when I first started trying out like Facebook ads, I stuck with the core audience. Why? I'm gonna tell you why. It's because just as I explained to you, like what Facebook gives you, which is kind of like the tool of being able to set up your core audience through using Facebook's data. I've always stuck with just the core audience, going in there, like just typing in like let's say I was I don't know, looking for cookies, and I typed I typed in like Oreos or something like that. People who are interested in Oreos or something like that. But then it'll show you like how many searches or how many people show interest in Oreos, right? So just a brief example, right? The next one is custom audience. So custom audience allows you to collect data from CMS, your websites, applications or apps, people, and then even people you already know, like people you already know, whether if it's like people who are already on your friends list, and are people who follow and are likes your page, your Facebook page. And so this one's, yeah, the custom audience is pretty cool. It's something that sounds a lot more intriguing to me, as I've been able to grow and develop over the last few months. And then the last one actually is the lookalike audience. Now the lookalike audience, that was pretty interesting as well, because when you have a lookalike audience on the on the ad set level, it allows you to take or kind of like put together some information based upon the information that you've already collected, or put together a new audience based upon the audience that you've already collected. So very powerful, because people share similar interests, and maybe when you run your campaign, the people who've showed interest, there's some people who were probably missed, when you ran that campaign. So like the second time around, instead of retargeting that campaign, maybe you can create a lookalike audience and run that campaign too, and then like do kind of like split tests, like after that and retarget, and I don't know, like it's just cool things that you can do. Of the three, I think the most like powerful one, I think, would be like the custom audience. Simply because when you're running ads out there, I believe that, you want people to be like driving, or you want to be driving people back to your website. You want people to be, you want to be providing value, but sharing information with people and being able to collect their emails and start to form bonds and relationships with them that way. Same thing with like if you got a mobile app, you want people to download your mobile app, and you want to be able to somehow add some value to them, offer them a free app or something like that, but then in turn collect their data as well, so that you can start to make more connections and our offers to them at a later date. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. That sums up the three targeting strategies to connect with your audience on Facebook. And again, this topic is not the topic that everyone wants to talk about. I don't know, like, because it's not easy defining or zeroing down on that customer avatar. It's not all that easy. And then sometimes it just takes a lot of like testing to figure out, have you found that vein of gold? Have you found that market? And then sometimes it's like you think who it is you're targeting, but then it's like you find out later on that, oh, I never would have thought that these type of folks with these type of interests would be interested in XYZ. But yeah, that is pretty much it, guys. If you haven't checked out my homegirl's YouTube channel, Tracy Noriega at Paying It Forward, guys, go check her channel out. She's dropping mad value every single day. She's documenting her journey, and I would love to see you guys over there hanging out in the comment section with me as well. So that is all I have for today, my friends. I will see you next week. Next week we'll probably talk about YouTube and some things that I've learned about YouTube in this week as well. So stay tuned for that. And again, please subscribe. And if you know anyone who found or who would find some value in this video, then share it with them. And I would much appreciate it. All right, guys, I'll talk to you soon. Peace out. Take care.